Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome back. Today is January the 6th, 2021. And KPU was pretty quiet. I'm in KPU Surrey today. Students are dropping by to pick up their books and the drive-by pickup. Other than that, things are extremely quiet. Courses started yesterday. About 170 of those courses will have some kind of on-site, face-to-face studio, lab, shop activity. And that's way more than the fall semester. So we're gradually, as our confidence builds, adding face-to-face, essential face-to-face activities here on the various campuses. I hope you had a chance over the holidays to recharge your batteries and to relax a bit. It was a pretty short turnaround, but the days are now getting longer by about a minute or two a day. And by the end of the spring semester, things will be a lot brighter and we will see a lot more sunshine and kind of see our way clear to the summer semester. The big questions on our minds, of course, are what's the summer semester going to look like? These questions we're going to have to address through sort of pretty wide consultation amongst employees and students and administrators. Why might the KPU campus be open for business? Is it going to be the summer? Is it going to be the fall? Or is it going to be beyond that? And then, having said that, what are our core businesses actually going to look like? Teaching and learning, student services, our whole work-life balance for all of those who work particularly in the administrative areas, and so on. And what is all this going to look like post-COVID? Well, the problem is that we have to plan so far ahead, and we're getting very close to being able to declare, or should be able to declare, what's going to happen in the summer. So it's very likely, given no other news and no other direction, that we're likely to be in somewhat of the same position in this summer semester. It's a smaller semester. There will be, hopefully, remote delivery, high-quality remote delivery, as well as very safe on-campus experience for those students in hands-on activities that are going to be essential to completion of their program. It won't be long beyond that before we have to start planning for the fall. My guess, don't quote me, is there's a 50% chance that we're going to have some kind of activity on campus that looks close to what we used to have. It's only a 50% chance. It would depend on, first of all, us all staying the course and keeping KPU pristine with respect to the notion of a place where the infection is either gained or spread. And so far we've avoided that just by being very, very diligent. I really want you to continue with all the practice and taking the guidance that comes out on a regular basis on what behaviors you need and what you need to do when you come on campus. Secondly, it's going to depend, of course, on the impact of the vaccines that are now available, how quickly they can be distributed, and their impact on essentially bringing the numbers down to a point where we can kind of call this and say, okay, we've dealt with the pandemic. We still need to change some of the things that we do and be careful, but we can go back to whatever the new normal is going to look like. It does leave, of course, a 50% chance that might not happen, and we won't really be back on campus until January 2022. So I'm hedging my bets, but that's probably that's the most optimistic prediction that most people will find right now. And of course, then there is the whole issue is when we do come back, what's it going to look like? What do we want our operations to look like? How are they going to best serve students who now will want flexibility and very rich in engagement once they do come on campus? Will the design through teaching and learning of our courses and programs change? Well, some programs are talking about going online completely and competing globally. Good for them. And remote work for everybody. What is that going to look like? Are people going to be able to mix and match working from home and working on campus on specific days? And how is that going to affect our facilities and our planning for the future? Lots and lots to talk about, but it does give us an opportunity to kind of push a reset and think about how KPU tackles the future. So that's it for now. I'll be in touch every week, and we'll keep this story going and try to update people as we go forward. And thank you very much for, of course, everything that you do, students and employees, to keep KPU ahead of the game and doing pretty well the best job it possibly could. Thank you.